must-haves video. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm trying to be a little bit on the quieter side because Brennan is in the next room sleeping. He is working nights now, so he is sleeping right now. He just got off work this morning, and then he has to go back tonight, so we don't want to wake him up. But also, if my lighting keeps going in and out, it's because I am on my iPad still filming, waiting to be able to order a new hard drive for my laptop. Hopefully I can do that soon so that I can start using my camera again. But anyways, back to this video. I always do this with my intro. Just focus, Brooke. I'm doing my newborn must-haves. So let's go ahead and get started. I was originally going to bring each object in and show you what they are, but I think for the most part you should know what they are, and I will try to put a link of each one, kinda what we use. If I can't find exactly the one that we use, I will just put a link, so if you don't know what it is, you can see what it is in the description. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Number one on the list, our absolute must-have for her as a newborn, was mittens. The little baby mittens, because literally day one she had a huge scratch on her face from her nails. Yeah, mittens was number one. She had those on for probably the first month of her life, because I was just scared that she was going to scratch herself again, and she wanted to dig at her eye all the time, and I was terrified she was going to be blind because of it. So number one must-have was mittens. Number two was gripe water, and she's 11 weeks old and we still use the gripe water all the time. As newborns, they get hiccups a lot, and it helps get rid of them instantly, and it helps with stomach problems and gas pains and stuff like that. So number two was gripe water, and I actually didn't know that this was a thing until I watched Karen's video from KK and Baby J. So I would not have known that this was a miracle water if it wasn't for her. Number three is a boppy pillow. I personally used it a lot for breastfeeding in the beginning, and literally those middle of the night feedings, I had it next to my bed and I would just reach down and grab it, and it was wonderful. But if you're not breastfeeding, you can also use it just to sit the baby up, and once they get a little bit older, it works well for tummy time and to help prop them up to sit and stuff like that. So number three was a boppy pillow. Next is obviously somewhere for your baby to sleep. In the very beginning, her first month, she slept in the bassinet right next to our bed, and it was really convenient for, again, those middle of the night feedings, middle of the night nursing sessions. I could just reach over, grab her out of the bassinet, and grab my boppy pillow, and there we go. So the bassinet was wonderful in the beginning for us. Not so much now, but I'm not going to get into that into this video. That will be in my next must-haves video, or my update video or something about her sleeping situation now. But in the beginning, the bassinet. Next is a pacifier. I actually have one sitting right here. These are the ones that we use. She also has this other random one that she uses sometimes, but for the most part, this one. This is the Philips Avent, the Soothie, and this is the one that is attached to her Wubbanub as well, and she loves that thing. She actually doesn't take a pacifier that often, but she loves the Wubbanub, the little stuffed animals, just to cuddle up to, I guess. I don't know. The next one is obviously washcloths. You're going to need little tiny baby washcloths to give them baths. In the very beginning, especially with how dry her skin was all the time, we didn't give her baths all regularly. And in the very beginning, you can't give them a real bath. So washcloths to just wipe them down, put a little soap and water on them, wipe them down, make them smell better. I don't know what that noise is. I don't know what that weird noise is coming from my kitchen. Cool. But, yes, make your baby smell better by wiping them down. My cat is playing with something. This is what my cat was just playing with. Cool. Yeah, washcloths was another must-have for us. We have a ton of them, and those little baby towels with the hoods on them. I guess it's not really a must-have, but they look adorable in them. Burp rags. Oh my goodness, I have one right here. I have another one around here somewhere. They're literally everywhere in my house because, holy cow, she spits up so much. Especially like right away in the beginning when she was still trying to get, I'm sorry, my hair's driving me nuts. When she was still trying to get the hang of feeding, and we had some issues with breastfeeding right away. I'll get into that in another video as well, but when all of that, we went through so many burp rags, we literally had to go out and buy a few more packs because we were going through them so fast, like too fast for me to go and like do the laundry. So definitely burp rags. Make sure you have a bunch of burp rags. The next ones are more like feeding related. Number one for this is find a bottle that works well for your baby. We really wanted to use the Dr. Brown's bottles because we heard a lot of wonderful things about those, but they did not work well for Harper at all. Literally everything she would take in through a bottle just came right back out with that. I don't know if maybe she was getting it too fast or what, but we even used like the slow flow nipple on it, and yeah, they just did not work well for her. And they're supposed to reduce that, like the spit up, but they just didn't work for her. I've heard a lot of like wonderful things about them working for other babies, but not for us. So we ended up getting the Philips Advent, the natural, I think. No, I don't know. I'll link it down below. Which ones we use. I don't think it's the natural. I think it's the wait, yeah, it is the natural. I don't know. But I will link it down below. But anyway, those are the ones that we use. They work wonderful for her, and it's really nice because they still promote like breastfeeding because it's like shaped like a nipple or something. I don't know, but they're supposed to be really good for breastfeeding, so it hasn't discouraged her from wanting to do that as well either, because when I'm not around, she has to take a bottle, and I do work, and there are just times when it's more convenient to give her a bottle than it is for me to nurse her. So yeah, find a bottle that works well for your baby. So I wouldn't recommend going out and stocking up on one brand of bottles, which is what we did. We literally have so many Dr. Brown's bottles that I'm trying to get rid of now. Don't stock up on a lot of bottles. I would maybe have buy like one of a few different kinds of bottles just in case. So there you go. Find a good bottle. Okay, the next couple are nursing, like breastfeeding related. Number one is, for my personal must-haves, was a nipple shield. We had problems with her latching in the beginning, problems with my letdown, so yeah, nipple shield. I did not know that this was a thing to begin with, so my hospital actually provided this for me when I was there because we were struggling, so yeah. The next one is a nursing bra. I have one that I wear for night, like in the middle of the night. It's more convenient, and then I have ones that I wear during the day that are super comfy. I'm still trying to find one that is comfy yet supportive. Oh, and that isn't like crazy expensive. But for like nursing bras, it's nice because they come unclipped right here, and then you can just like pull it down. Obviously, I'm not going to do it, but yeah, so nursing bras are definitely a must. I wear them 24/7. I will probably still wear them when I am not nursing anymore, which hopefully isn't for a while, but I will probably still wear them then because they are so comfy. I got all of mine off of Amazon, and I think maybe one from Walmart, so you don't have to get expensive ones. I will link my exact ones that I got down below. Next is a nipple cream. The very first kind that I tried, which was like the #1 recommended, was the Lancino brand, and I did not like it at all. It was like thick and sticky and goopy, and I hated putting it on, but I needed something because nursing is not comfortable. Oh my god, I thought I just heard her little music player going in her room. That about gave me a heart attack. Yeah, so a kind of nipple cream, because nursing is not comfortable, like I said. It hurts right away in the beginning. Your nipples are going to hurt, they're going to be cracked, they're going to be dry, you're going to want something to put on them. The kind that I got is actually from, why can't I think of it? Lemongrass Spa, and it's literally like a miracle worker. It doesn't go on thick, it doesn't go on goopy, sticky, anything. You just put it on and literally you feel 5,000 times better with it. So I definitely recommend it. Or just really find one that works for you, I guess. I personally don't have to use it anymore. Just every once in a while when she has like cluster feeding days, then I will use it. But other than that, I don't need it anymore. But once again, in the beginning, it was wonderful. Other things nursing related, a breast pump. Yes, you are going to want a breast pump. Even if you are planning on exclusively nursing and you have no reason to have to give your baby a bottle, there are going to be times when like baby sleeps through a feeding, or if she or he does not empty you out completely, or if you're just like really engorged or something, you're going to want to pump to get that out, and you will feel 5,000 times better. So I definitely recommend a breast pump. You can get one free through most insurances. If you don't know how, send me a message or comment down below. I will help you out with that because they are expensive, but they are definitely worth it. Along with the nursing bras, they have nursing tank tops and some nursing tops. I slept in my nursing tank tops to begin with because it was August. So, like, I didn't sleep in anything thick anyway. I just wanted to sleep in a tank top, so I slept in those to begin with. And they were wonderful. Nursing pads, especially if you are, like, an overproducer like me, you are going to leak. You can't help it. You are going to leak, and you don't want that to show through your shirt. I definitely had times where I was out in public, and I started leaking, and I was like, oh my god, what do I do? So, definitely nursing pads. At night, I wear reusable ones that I can just throw in the wash and use them again because they are thicker and I leak more throughout the night. They are thicker and they're just really comfy, but I personally don't want to wear them during the day because they are thicker, so you can like see them through your shirt, and that's awkward. So I use those ones for at night, and then during the day I use disposable ones. Find a brand that you like. I have tried a bunch of them, and there's certain ones that I like and that I don't like, so that's just personal preference. I think that is all for like newborn must-haves, other than the obvious. You're going to need clothes for them, you're going to need diapers and wipes and a car seat and all that obvious stuff. I didn't think I needed to say that. I think I am going to do like a 1 to 3 month must-have video because a lot changed from like the time she turned 1 month to then compared to what she needed as a newborn. So I think I am going to do that as well. If there's any other videos you would like to see, go ahead and leave those down in the comments. I have to go because she is waking up from her nap. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.